My name is Hannah, and this is my beauty budget. Hey y'all, hi, it's me, Hannah Louise Poston. I just applied this look, I filmed it, I filmed the eye look, close up, in depth, and then I just filmed the rest really quickly. This is my photo shoot look. So I'm filming this on a Wednesday. Usually we do our photo shoot for the clothing business on a Friday, but we're going away this weekend, so everything has gotten shifted forward. And needless to say, I'm super busy because I did all 5 days of my work week in 3 days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday instead of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So that's why I'm filming in the middle of the day, filming myself putting on the photo shoot look, because I really just wanted to squeeze in one more little filming session so I could give you guys one more video over the weekend when I'm gone. This will probably go up it'll either go up on Friday or Sunday. It's probably going to be just like a Friday, Sunday weekend for me this weekend, and then the other one will be a reckoning. I'm not sure which one will go up first, but I do need to go. I need to go film. I need to go to the photo shoot. I'm sorry, I'm like flubbing my words today, but this video is one of these little kind of quick makeup oriented ones that's also a little bit of a mess because the washing machine is running, the sirens are going outside, the sound probably won't be the best. It's very much just like a little capture of the experience that I had putting on my photo shoot makeup today. But it's fun too because you usually don't get to see me put on mascara, what I'm talking about. You usually don't get to see me put on foundation like this. I've got like foundation and powder on and all of that stuff that I don't usually do. So I'm glad I filmed it. It was fun, and it was fun to kind of talk through the evolution of this eye look. I used a bunch of multi-chrome glitters, one of those Cliona multi-chromes, and an Adept shadow and stuff like that. So you'll see. I think that that's all that I had to say in the intro. Let's go ahead and get into the meat of the video. All right, we're zoomed all the way in, and I have nothing on my face except for a face oil that I just put on after cleansing my face to kind of protect it while I'm doing my eye look. And then I have a little eye primer on. So I'm going to do a look for the Poema photo shoot, which means it needs to be relatively contrasty. That's kind of like the only requirement. It just has to show up from a distance under bright studio lighting. I always go a little bit ham in terms of like the smokiness in the outer corner for these types of looks. That said, I'm not sure what I'm gonna, I'm not even not sure, I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I am going in with this little custom palette, and I put all of these shadows together to take with me to the Tango Marathon this weekend. So these are just all of the shadows that I felt like I didn't want to part with for the weekend. It's everything that I thought I might want in putting together kind of like glamorous, dramatic, and yet easy and quick looks that will shimmer and shine under pretty dim lighting conditions. So I'm just gonna go in. This is such a weird video. I'm so unprepared, and I'm just kind of like doing something that I do every week by myself, but filming it. So I'm going to do what I frequently do, which is just to reach into the one shadow that has sort of leapt out at me as the one that I want to have as the base of my look. So it's Kiln from Cliona, and I'm going to pop that into the outer corner of my eyes with my finger and just start building the look from there. So it's quite a dark shadow even though it's a multi-chrome, and I know it has that black base. So I'm going about this all sort of crazy wrong according to a lot of people who do makeup on YouTube, but for me this is just how I go about building a good structured look. I'm just kind of starting with one of the points that I know is going to hold down the look, which is the darkness in the outer corner. All right, so there's the beginnings of that shape laid down. As always, because of my hooded eyes, I've placed it well above the crease. Like if I'm looking straight at you, you can still see a shape. Whereas when it's like this, it looks like it's covering a lot of surface area. What matters is that you can still see it when it's like this. I see so many people with hooded and even slightly hooded eyes make the mistake of stopping here, just placing it up to here rather than up to there. And then when they look straight on, you can't see anything. All right, I'm just gonna grab another shade to put kind of on the inner part of the lid. And I think I wanna go for sort of a purple. I'm going to take this sort of semi-sheer topper shade from Adept. Sorry, I'm making so much noise. It's ACD3. It's stunning, and I know from playing with it and swatching it that it's not too pigmented, so I'll be able to blend it kind of into the super pigmented multi-chrome that I'm already using. All right, now I have this nice shape on my eye built out of two colors, and what I would do if I had more time is I would go in with sort of a dense round brush and I would try to blend the edges out and sort of get it diffused and then carefully build something else in. Because I'm in a hurry, I'm going to go in with a lighter shadow that's quite pigmented and maybe some glitter or something and use that to buff it out up into my brows, just to kind of obscure that harsh line between skin and eyeshadow more quickly and easily, and also something that has a lot of reflect or an intense duochrome shift. Those kinds of things really help with blending, like when you're in a pinch, and it causes a more dramatic look, like it makes a more editorial look, makes a more layered look, but I'm all about that life, so it's a trick that I really like to use. And I think that the one I'm going to use is, yeah, I don't really want to introduce green into this look. I want to keep it kind of in the blue, red, purple realm. So I'm going to go into this other Clionad shadow, which is called Glimmer. I don't know why I'm showing it because it just looks white in the pan, but it's got an intense reflect. All right, I'm not done on the top lid, but I'm ready to go into my lower lash line. I often jump back and forth. I'm gonna go back into that multi-chrome, the one called Kiln, and smudge that out on my lower lash line for a really, really intense, grungy lower lash look. I really like using these multi-chromes as grungifying lower lash line shadows because they've got that black base. It's just like effortless smudge. Effortless smut. No, effortless soot. I'm just gonna show you. Reinforcing that multi-chrome on the outer corner with some more on my finger. At this stage, I often like to put in an eyeliner, and I'm not totally sure I'm going to dip into black shadow. I probably will. I'll probably put a little black. Actually, I'm just going to tell you now and then I'll do it all at once. I'm going to put a black eyeliner in my waterline and lash line and tight line, and then I'm going to use some black eyeshadow just to kind of deepen and sculpt a little bit everywhere I have that multi-chrome, but I'm going to try to do it lightly so as not to totally take away from the multi-chrome effect. So I basically just used the black to kind of build out black from my lash line, both my upper and lower lash line, and I used a little bit to reinforce that shape, but not too much of it. I'm not too bothered. I feel like I've gone for the drama enough. I don't need to use too much black shadow because that multi-chrome is so black. I think I do want to pop just a tiny bit of glitter like right under my brow bone on the outer corner. I'm using this ColourPop glitter called Get Lost. Partly because I like the glitter and also because this look is leaning so editorial that sometimes I feel like an unexpected pop of like extreme texture in a really specific area can help push the look more into the realm of obviously being intentional. Like it doesn't just look like it got out of hand, it looks like I was doing it on purpose, which I was kind of doing, but it also kind of got out of hand. But like that was the plan for today because I had to get a high impact look on my face quickly. So this is just a technique that I like to use, just a little bit out here. All right, so I put on the glitter and then I went in with a little bit more of Glimmer, that glittery, intense, blue shifting, sort of semi-sheer, transparent-ish Clionadh shadow that's up on my brow bone. And then I felt like what with those two extremely reflective shadows, I had lost a little bit of the build out of the darkness up above my crease. So I went back in with the multi-chrome on top of the glitter. Never be afraid to layer a shadow on top of a glitter. It can really help to kind of soften the layering and make everything look a lot more blended, a lot more high-end. Like I always feel like that blend from texture covered with shadow to a glitter makes it look like something you'd see in a magazine spread. It makes it look truly editorial. That's what editorial means. Like it's from a makeup editorial. And so I did that there. And when I give you a close-up with the mascara on and everything, when the look is already done, you'll be able to hopefully see how beautiful like a rainbow blend it gave it to go kind of shadow, glitter, multi-chrome shadow, one on top of another, etc., etc. So I think I'm done with this. What I'm going to do is to turn the camera off, zoom out. Well, I'll probably zoom out, then I'll turn the camera off. And I'm going to put on the mascara because it's just labor intensive and boring to watch, so you guys don't need to see that. And then I'll turn the camera back on and I'll do my base. So I'm just gonna cut straight to like a fast forward of me zooming through doing the rest of my face. I don't want this video to be too long, and if I narrate through all of the rest of it, it will get too long. Not because I don't want you guys to have more to watch, but because I really do need to get over to the photo shoot. So I'm gonna do all of the rest of the look, and I will film that. I'll just fast forward through it, and then at the end we'll kind of check in about how it all came together. All right, and there we are. This is the finished look. My hair is absolutely insane right now, and it's because I washed it last night, and when it was still in its extremely sensitive, suggestive, ever so slightly damp state this morning after I air dried it overnight by sleeping in it wet, which is what I always do. I sprayed this into it for the first time. This is the Amika Bushwick Beach No Salt Wave Spray. It's basically like an imitation salt spray, and it's supposed to make it feel like your hair is salty from, you know, swimming at the beach. And boy, did it ever. I got way more than I had bargained for. I learned my lesson. It really feels like it's sticky with salt, but not sticky. It just feels like it has that salt grit in it, which I love. Don't get me wrong. I'm actually over the moon at how well this performs. I think I like it a lot better than the other sort of thickening, texturizing Amika product I've been using, which is the one called Thick. That's a cream. I like this better. This is way more my speed, and it's definitely given me what I wanted, but it's given me like a lot of it. Like this is, even for me, this is quite a lot. I sprayed it in when my hair was still the slightest bit damp, but then I put it up in a bun all day, and that's why it got so crimped like this. And I feel like with this hair, which is something I wasn't really anticipating when I sat down to apply this look, the eyes end up looking rather 80s editorial. I'm kind of feeling like nobody puts baby in a corner over here, but I'm here for it. And this all together, especially with this volume in my hair, is actually quite a good look for a photo shoot. I did try to hold up all of the products that I used on my face. I'll also link everything down below, but I'm not going to kind of go into detail about that here because this was mostly just about letting you guys have a little window into my process, building kind of like a crazy multi-chrome layered galaxy glitter eye look. Which reminds me, let's do the close-up. I just zoomed out after doing the close-up and I saw that I've got this big piece of lint stuck into my bangs right there. You probably saw it in the close-up, but it's okay. I'm not going to refilm it. I'm just going to move on. And that is it. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and let me know if you have any questions. And don't forget to take extra good care of yourself this week so that you can be the most effective version of yourself as you do your work in the world.